When it comes to action, certain actors know how to do it well, while others don't. Kiana Reaves is one of the former. We've produced a list of the 10 occasions Kiana Reaves proved he was a full and utter Hollywood badass to help make sense of his many best silver screen moments. Today we will be counting down top 10 action moments of Kiana Reaves. Before starting this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. The Foot Chase Point Break. Point Break is unquestionably one of the most testosterone-fueled films ever filmed. It's a masterclass in gritty action cinema, as well as a total embodiment of wonderfully over-the-top masculinity and athleticism. The foot chase in Venice Beach, California, where Reeves' Johnny Utah chases down Patrick Swayze's Bodie after a bank heist, exemplifies this concept perfectly. Reeves, together with Swayze, sells his physicality in every frame, and Catherine Bigelow's skill to keep the frantic scene coherent remains unequaled to this day. Of course, if there's one scene that fans will never forget, it's Johnny Utah frantically unloading his gun after he can't bring himself to shoot Bodie. Number 9. Boarding the Bus Speed. When Speed appeared in 1994, Kiana Reaves was no stranger to major action movies, but it was his turn as hotshot SWAT cop Jack Traven that cemented his superstar status. From beginning to end, the film is a non-stop action thrill trip, with one of the most adrenaline-pumping sequences occurring when Jack eventually boards the ill-fated Los Angeles bus. It's a suspenseful highway pursuit action, with some decent humor thrown in for good measure, and Reaves tops it off with a life-threatening jump from a commandeered convertible. The bus boarding scenario isn't the most flashy of Kiana Reaves' action sequences, but it is one of the most visceral and powerful. Number 8. The Final Fight Man of Tai Chi. Despite the fact that Man of Tai Chi was Kiana Reaves' first time in front of the camera for a major motion picture, he did an excellent job in the role, which is badass in and of itself. The climactic combat sequence between Danaka, Reaves, and Tiger Chin-Lin-Hu, which blends good, practical martial arts prowess with some genuinely otherworldly mysticism, is unquestionably the most badass moment within the actual film. Genuinely engaging martial arts films have become far too rare in recent years, and Kiana Reaves' performance on Man of Tai Chi, both in front of and behind the camera, creates a genuine sense of nostalgia for a genre that has been underappreciated. Number 7. The Home Invasion John Wick. When John Wick was released in theaters in 2014, Kiana Reaves was 50 years old, yet the way the action hero moved during the home invasion sequence near the conclusion of the first act would have you believe he wasn't a day over 30. During the first few moments of the film, Mr. Wick appears to be a reasonably placid beast, but this sequence is when he finally unleashes the man who the rest of the criminal underworld fears. This fight's action is seamless, coherent, and, probably most crucially, punctuated by the humorous appearance of a police officer who has no intention of stomping on John's toes while he sorts out his personal business. Number 6. The Chateau fight The Matrix Reloaded. The two sequels to 1999's The Matrix have a lot of flaws, but one of them is Kiana Reaves' action prowess. The combat when the crew of the Nebuchadnezzar goes to the Chateau to discover the keymaker in The Matrix Reloaded nails that idea better than any other moment in any sequel, while several of the other scenes in Reloaded make heavy use of CGI, which has admittedly become old by today's standards. The Shootout fight is entirely dominated by Reaves, who actually pushes himself into the fight against the Merovingian thugs. It's one of Reaves' best action sequences from the entire Matrix franchise, and it's without a doubt his best combat scene in the trilogy between Reloaded and Revolutions. Number 5. The Dragon Fight 47 Ronin. You'll be hard-pressed to find somebody who considers 47 Ronin to be the best film in Kiana Reaves' career. That doesn't negate the fact that the picture features a number of great action moments that wonderfully represent the actor's predilection for being a total badass. The dragon fight is one of the most bizarre moments on our list, with Reeves' Kai facing off against the fabled beast with nothing but a katana at his side, and Reeves once again demonstrates that he can successfully perform with any weapon in his hands. Although 47 Ronin isn't perfect, Kiana Reaves as a samurai is a million-dollar concept that we wish we had thought of years ago. Number 4. Under the Bus Speed. One of Speed's best early scenes is getting Jack Traven aboard the bus. But getting him beneath the bus near the end of that sequence elevates the film to a whole new level. Jack picks up some handy bomb disposal gear and dives beneath the bus in an attempt to render the device harmless after figuring out how to loop the camera feed that allows Howard Payne, Dennis Hopper, to spy on his victims. When he sees he won't be able to properly disarm the explosive device, Jack acts quickly and uses a piece of the bus's floor to slide himself and Annie, Sandra Bullock, to safety just as the vehicle catches fire. It's as tight as movie sequences go, and Reeves does a fantastic job selling it. Number 3. Neo vs. Agent Smith: The Matrix. While both Matrix sequels have some fantastic one-on-one action scenes, nothing can ever compare to the first fight in the underground station between Neo and Agent Smith, Hugo Weaving. The moment has a distinct sense of peril, since viewers are unsure if Neo would survive the fight. In reality, he only manages to survive this encounter thanks to some good fortune and some clever thinking in the end. The fight is nasty, gory, and merciless, and it encapsulates everything we liked about the first Matrix film's harsh and gritty nature. Neo was a lot more interesting when he was significantly less powerful, as this scene demonstrated. Number 2. The Club Shootout: John Wick. If the home invasion scenario at the start of John Wick serves as a taste of what's to come, the nightclub shootout is the meat and potatoes of the entire film. Seriously, before this sequence, Keanu Reeves sells John Wick as the mythological force of nature that the legends claim. Directors David Leitch and Chad Stahelski deserve special praise for keeping the action in the frame comprehensible, but it's Reeves who shows off his real-life talent and training as he slaughters waves of thugs with fists and guns. In this scene, his principal target escapes, but John leaves a trail of deaths in his wake. Number 1. The lobby scene: The Matrix. To be honest, if there is one action scene from Keanu Reeves' long career as an action star that will be remembered, it has to be the lobby fight from The Matrix. After a long, well-deserved build-up, it's Neo's first actual fight of the film, and it's well worth the wait. Neo and Trinity, Carrie and Moss, raid a building full of troops and agents, armed to the teeth with guns, plenty of guns, and some serious kung fu abilities, in order to save Morpheus, Lawrence Fishburne, from captivity and certain execution. This scenario is not only one of Keanu Reeves' best action scenes, but it's also one of the best and most memorable gunfights ever captured on film. That's a wrap for our today's video. Hope you have enjoyed watching the video. What are your thoughts on our list? Which of the moments you love the most? Do let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.